Well, happy Father's Day to all of those celebrating here today. I am celebrating at least early today out on the water. My wife was nice enough to allow me to have some time on the stream, knowing that that's something I would want to do. So thank you for that. I am eager to get home and see my daughter, though. It's going to be a great Father's Day. Looking forward to spending time with her, my wife, her side of the family. But this morning I find myself on the Gunpowder. I am currently on the wooden bridge at Maysmore, and there's a nice fog coming off that I think you can kind of see there in the background. I kind of expected some fish rising here. However, just to quickly jump to it, there is a pool just upside of where I'm at, so upstream, and that's actually the way I was headed anyway. But I've seen about 4 or 5 trout rising, and you know, all pretty much wild brown trout here on the Gunpowder. There are some factions of rainbow trout. They do stock it, but to my knowledge not in this section. You know, I'm going to start on this stream and then jump to a tributary for kind of smaller wild fish, although I have caught, I fished it once before and I've caught some decent fish out of it, but it's going to be a unique trip for me today to fish here, which I haven't been out on in months. I usually come to the Gunpowder frequently because it's my home stream, but I've been kind of exploring lately, so today I find myself back on this this home river. So with all of that said, thank you for tuning in. Again, happy Father's Day to everybody that's celebrating, and hopefully we can put some brown trout on via dry fly, which I don't do often, but they're rising. I'm eager to, you know, feed them and see what they'll take and try to figure out this equation. But I'm out here first light. It is 5:40, so hopefully I can get that first bite at first light. So enjoy, guys. Just missed a nice take, but that's my own fault because it's been a while since I truly dry fly fished, but no excuse. Nice that I have at least a fly that's working. It's a plus, and a presentation that's not awful. Day. Small fish, they've all generally been kind of small today on these dries, but you know, hopefully at some point we get into a bigger one. My SD card is acting up, so therefore I haven't really had any good hookups because it just kind of automatically shuts off. Alright guys, so I have on, and sorry I didn't get the hook set because it was nice, I have on what I think is a wild rainbow. As crazy as that's gonna sound, because I know that I've already caught 2 fish out of this hole, and one of them most definitely was a wild brown trout. The last one I just caught that I foul hooked and my battery was not working, so I didn't end up showing that one, but that was about a 14-inch rainbow a second ago. And then this one, excuse me, and I don't have my net, so I apologize, but this one as well, similar to the last one, has, you know, kind of the not only nice coloration along the top, but you know, pec fins that aren't beaten down like a stocked fish might. Doesn't have a lot of the same signs that a stocked fish would, and here we are June, and just given that this little hole and it's a wild stream that's not on a stock list, I gotta assume that these are wild rainbow trout, which is absolutely crazy to me, but beautiful fish and healthy fish too. So let me try to get this guy off. There we go, and back he goes. So that's 2 rainbows out of this hole. It's really not much more than 4 or 5 feet deep, but I'm gonna keep trying to pull some out, because I mean, what a spot. A wild brown trout and most likely 2 wild rainbow trout all on this black woolly bugger, but they've been slamming this thing. All right guys, I am using my hopper dropper system again, and I am on a wild stream in terms of fish, which a lot of people, I don't want to say don't know about, but certainly overlook it. It is a tributary of the Gunpowder. I just picked up this brown trout, which is going to be a solid fish for today. You know, beautiful pectoral fins, just a solid fish. Hopefully we can get out some bigger ones, but nice way to start in this little hole. So all I did is, as usual, get my fly in there, let it drift through. Got the dropper, and typically they pick up that dropper, but every once in a while you'll have an eager fish pick up the dry. So we're gonna see what happens here in this hole, but we've already got one. Just to clarify, because I did not, I caught that on a hare's ear that I tied. So, in case anybody was wondering what the dropper was today, that's what we're using. Alright, fish number 2. Got another brown trout. This one's smaller and thinner. But he is gone because he went through the net. I got to get a new net at some point. For sure, got to get a new net. One that doesn't allow these smaller fish to go through. Sometimes even, like, for example, brookies, beautiful fish, they're just, they're small. And then I end up not getting any of them on film. But 2 brown trout, that's a good start. And we got ourselves a rainbow, just like I said. And he's on that hare's ear, and I don't want him to come off. Oh, no. There we go. All right. That hare's ear's already out. I'm going to safely assume that this is a stock fish that made its way up from another stream that tribs into this one, but nevertheless, that is a nice rainbow. Very pretty colors, nice pink spot coming down. Probably a holdover potentially. I mean, his fins are in pretty good shape, but he is thin, that's for sure. So, pretty fish. This is a nice brown trout. Oh, yes. Redemption. Oh, what a great fish. After missing a fish kind of in this ballpark at the last wild trout stream, this is a bittersweet redemption. This is a nice brown trout. Oh. So this guy's probably 10 inches. Oh, again, tiny little stream. But definitely a wild brown, there's no doubt about that. Let's get him released. And there we go. Try to get another one out of here. All right. Back to back. Sort of, kind of. But definitely, woo! Glad I didn't take a spill there. But definitely back-to-back wild brown trout, that's for sure. It's a smaller, but, and out of the net, but nevertheless, a solid wild fish. Another one takes the hare's ear. Oh my. And a rainbow out of that hole. So I'm definitely going to relinquish and take away the dispute earlier that I may have gotten a wild rainbow, but this is just about the same look that the other one had in terms of having like the black spots like pow marks. I mean, bright pink all along its body. You know, I'm sure that this is a stocked fish, but man, these are some really nice stocked fish that I've gotten into today. Because the other one that I did not get on film looked identical to that. And out he goes. So look at that. Hard work paid off trying to get through all this junk over to this deep hole. That's now 3 fish, 2 wild browns, and 1 more than likely stocked rainbow. Perfect little spot. Oh, another nice healthy wild brown. And it looks like the hook is already out of again. Nice and fat too. Good colors and free at last. All right, so I've got on my my streamer, and I want to get it up underneath of this brush that I couldn't do with the nymph, even with a dry dropper. So we'll see what happens here, if he'll come back out and swipe it, but didn't hit. Yeah, that might have been a one chance opportunity. And I did not get it. Yep. Well, the thought process is right. That's what's most important. It certainly sucks not to get the fish because it is a nice brown trout, but nevertheless, I saw the take. Just didn't get him. But he was in there. So next time you walk up on an overhang like this and you see it, it looks like something up, keep it moving, but you got to look at the channel ahead. It feeds right into it, gives fish nice protection. Holy Nikes. I've got on
a massive brown that I'm doing everything to avoid getting in that brush. Because if he gets me in there, I'm screwed. Dude, my heart is racing. Holy moly. Happy Father's Day to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. My biggest brown trout I've ever caught. Oh. My heart is racing. Woo! Oh. Unbelievable. And I've got 18 minutes left of storage. Could you imagine if I had missed that? I'm gonna take a picture. That's probably gonna be it for today. Man, what an epic way to end this film. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Thank you to Lively Legs, most importantly, for teaching me a new technique that I just came out and caught my biggest wild brown trout. It's a great day. So, and I can't wait to get home to see my daughter, my wife. But what a day on the stream too. So perfect Father's Day. Hit subscribe. I hope you'll keep following me, and hopefully I'll teach you a couple tricks along the way. Things I pick up from other really great anglers, but this is the reward. A great brown trout, and now it's time to get him off.
Hey, Camp. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
All right, let's turn it off.